This is my mother.
Hi.
She is a proud patriot. She is a Trump supporter, and as am I. And I had her on the show because she's my number one human being on the planet that I love the most. And I wanted to share her with you, and so you can love her as much as I do.
Aw.
Yeah. So we were just talking about how why we think the way we think. My mom and I are both free market capitalists. We love this country, and we feel like that's what it was built on, the free market capitalist system. Right? Ricky Rebel is a brand.
Well, I think what bothered us more than anything is throughout time, you could vote for who you wanted to. I mean,
Right.
and you have that freedom, but it seems like on a lot of college campuses, they want to squash that, and it's just not a healthy way to be, especially in college, because you want to debate
Ideas.
and it's a give and take. It's like I don't think I'm all right, and I don't think you're ever thinking you're all right, so right that you can't listen to other people.
Right.
Right. And some people, but to lose friends, it's just it's been a journey for you. It's been a journey for me. I'm not whatever, but it's been a journey.
It has been.
You find out who your true friends are, though. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the friends that I've received, the friendships I've received now are just so much more strong. They're stronger. They're more built on a stronger foundation. I think that in Hollywood, there's a lot of like fake people follow type of friendships. That
only because when you run into them, they kind of whisper to you, which is what he said earlier, but you may have missed it. That thank you.
Thank you for coming out of the closet and talking about Trump, because I voted for him too. I got that today in the interview. I was on Good Morning La La Land, and I did my interview. Oh, say hi to LP.
Hi. Where is he?
He's right there. LP Music Promotions.
LP. Love LP.
We love LP. He's
absolutely an amazing person to come into your life.
Right.
So many amazing people, that have come into your life because of this. It's like, there have been negatives and stuff, but oh my gosh, the positives.
Yeah. LP is
meeting someone like LP is amazing.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
This is what I look like.
That's what Mom looks like.
We always talk on the phone.
Yeah. LP is fantastic because he's making a Magic Carpet remix campaign for me, like a full album of this song I wrote called Magic Carpet.
And he's just a beautiful, beautiful man.
And he's just a beautiful human being. Honestly, he's supporting me through all of this, which is great. And that's the kind of people I want. I only want tough people around me. I don't want any weak people with no spines. LP says, beautiful people. Kevin says, how do we as gay conservatives come together and show the truth to others? My mother is also a big Trump supporter.
Yeah. I saw a website. Well, I don't know if it's a website. On Facebook, what is the groups?
Right.
And one of them said gay LGBT Trump, LGB Trump. And they have a lot of really good stuff. I think there are more gay people out there because I don't think it should be an identity issue. I don't think identity politics should play into it. I don't think because you're Black, you should vote a certain way, personally. Or if you're Latin, I'm Latin, you should vote a certain way. I think you should look at the issues and say who best illustrates what you want for our country. And it's sometimes you have to put country before person. And I think that's why a lot of gay people get really mad at you because, you may not agree with 1,000% of what President Trump says.
Right.
But I think in terms of country and securing borders and our border and doing different things, I think
and the economy. And
the economy and free speech, I think that it almost becomes country over person, which I think it should be anyway. But we're not racist. We're not.
No, we're not homophobic.
Not homophobic. We're not racist.
We're Latinos.
It's the character of the person I heard today on TV is what people should look at. It's just the character of the person. And if you don't agree, that's cool.
Well, look at, I mean, I can't agree with everything that Trump has said and done. I don't agree with what anybody on the planet has ever said and done 100%.
Mhm.
But if I agree
You don't agree with me 100%,
I don't agree with you.
which is really wrong.
I don't even agree with me 100% of the
wrong.
time. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, if I agree with 90% of what this person's talking about and don't like 10, that's a good ratio.
I'm a Republican, but my parents are Democrats. What would you do if you grew up in
a Democratic household?
But your views are Republican, like mine. Well,
I Heart Savage Garden.
I used to be a Democrat,
Yeah, I was too.
and I walked away. I didn't like their policies. I don't like some of their. Right now, I think it's kind of going. Whoop. But you know, my son, like I told you, my other son is a Democrat, and you know, I think it's unfortunate, but at this point with the climate the way it is, I think sometimes you just have to find people who see issues kind of your way. And like I don't talk too many politics with my older son because he gets really angry at me. So it's just sometimes not worth it.
Yeah.
To keep harmony. Sometimes you just have to keep harmony. Even if it's a good friend.
Yeah.
I think it's a good friend and you really, really love that friend, you know, then you just go, okay, I love you so much. Well, like a lot of people commented to you and said, I love you, Ricky. I don't agree with your politics, but I love you. And that's the way it is. Hello.
Yeah. That's great.
Like I love my son, my other son too. And it doesn't matter. It can't get in the way. So we just have to, we know that politics is for the most part, off limits, I should say. So good luck with your family on that.
Yeah. And there's a part of me that says that, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really, that all this politics is, you know, not important. I get that. I get that because at the end of the day, what's important are relationships and maintaining our relationships. But that's kind of like why I feel the need to speak out so much, because I'm trying to mend the divide between people. I want to mend the way that people view conservatives. Like my mom and I, we're conservatives and we try our best to be kind people. You know, we pay our taxes. We hire people to work for Ricky Rebel Incorporated. We, you know, talk to our fans. We love our fans and everything. So I'm trying to change the face of what people might think so that they can maybe treat their fellow man a little bit better. Right.
Someone said, don't talk religion either. Yeah, sometimes you can't. I mean, you might have other beliefs. I see, you know, just so you guys know, it goes up really fast.
The comments?
Questions and the comments.
Yeah.
Exactly. We should be able to disagree and agree. Yeah, still respect one another's differences. It's such a simple, right? It's such a simple formula for life.
Okay, and Jovi Gal, I want to talk about this. She got upset with me. She said, "I enjoy you, Ricky, too, but why is this all you post now? It's very off-putting." Okay, Jovi, why is Ricky doing this? Why is he going off like this? Because you have to understand, this feels like I have to come out of the closet 2 times. All right. The same emotions that I felt being in the closet for being LGBT and gay or whatever, bisexual, the same emotions that I felt, I'm re-experiencing all of those emotions now, or I did before I came out. I could not write and talk about the things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do some provocative things with my music and take it there, but I had a bunch of people, managers, everybody saying my career would be over if I did that. So naturally, I had a choice. I could either stay in the closet and do as they say and obey and muzzle myself and create frivolous art, or I have the option of coming out, telling the truth, and being open and honest about my ideas, because so much of my worldview is in my music, right? I've always been political.
I think every artist is that way. I mean, YouTube, Bono, I mean, they all have they incorporate a lot of times their music, but it won't always be that way.
No, and that's so much more to me than just this. It's just, I'm having this moment because it's like, finally, I'm free. I'm free to be myself. I'm free to express myself. Right. So that's why you're getting, it's kind of like a gay guy that just comes out of the closet like, hey, you know what I mean? They go to all the gay bars, they go to all the things, because it's kind of like, whoa, there's just this massive, you know, weight off my body. So,
but
yeah.
Thank you for saying that. She said she enjoys you.
I appreciate that. And honestly,
your opinion, you know, it's
I get
good.
that people don't, you know, they're not into the whole whatever Trump thing. That's fine. And I just want to say, like, I'm not advocating for anybody to vote a certain way. That's not my bag. I will never tell you, oh, you should vote this way or you shouldn't vote that way. I'm like, you're free to vote for whoever you want. You're free to do that. Just please give the same respect to Trump supporters.
So you can talk about something else if you're asked questions like, I just have to have okay to answer it.
Without losing my job.
No, just even if it's other raising you or whatever they want to ask. I don't know.
Yeah, ask different questions. Awakening to being true to yourself is a phenomenal feeling. That is so true. You're advocating for your own voice. Totally allowed. Jamer0327. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sorry, but this is the topic of the town. These are the times we're living in. I mean, we are living in this Twitter universe and Instagram universe and YouTube, and news is like right in our face 24/7.
What do you think about our current amount of censorship going on with conservatives by Twitter, etc.?
By Johnny Rabbit. I hate that. I hate that. I want to do something about it. I think it's horrible that they're
well, I
censoring.
don't think they should censor anyone unless it's really, really harmful to people. You know,
Right.
Do you feel that we will have to choose between capitalism? Yeah, I do.
Say it out loud so everybody can hear.
It said that do we feel that it'll be in terms of 2020 capitalism versus socialism? I think that's really where it's going, which isn't the first time actually in history that it's happened.
Really?
I just learned that today.
Oh.
I thought it was, but yeah, I think that's it. As Ricky's mom, what is your proudest moment in Ricky's life? I've had a lot. I think that encouraging him to, I always encourage both my sons actually that follow your dream until you decide you can't do it anymore. And so my other son liked to play baseball, and he played as long as he felt, he through college, and he had a good time. And with Ricky, I just said, and so I think my proudest thing is he's following his dream and he's very committed to it. Yeah, so I'm really proud of him.
Thank you
for that. Yeah,
and I never give
he's
up.
a really hard worker too. Really hard worker. So I'm reading from the same page. Do you want to read one? Is that
Which
my
one?
Mother-in-law? Oh, we must stop the socialist movement.
Oh, that's Ricky Najjar. He loves you. He loves me.
In my opinion, yeah, too. Yeah, socialism isn't for me personally. So I have one vote, and that's what I'll do. You guys have a vote too. So if you want socialism, it's cool. I mean, whatever you guys want. It's like,
just don't beat people up at Berkeley.
Yeah, or anywhere.
Or wearing a MAGA hat.
No, or anywhere. So that's got to stop.
I don't want people to get beat up on either side.
It'd be nice if it would stop in Hollywood too, and just
Hollywood's
everybody.
ridiculous, you guys. I think maybe that's another reason why I'm so vocal.
Yeah,
Jovi, because like I live in Hollywood, and it's like you are only allowed to think one way, or else your entire career is in jeopardy as an actor or as a singer. I'm allowed to get away with it because I'm a rock star, and I could say whatever the hell I want. My last name is Rebel. I could say whatever I want, baby.
You see, Venezuela or Cuba isn't something I'm wanting in the USA. See, I love this. You guys, you're still getting political here, but that's good. I'll go with it. But yeah, I don't want it either. Violence is never the answer. Hollywood is ridiculous. They just want to mute everyone.
They do. They want to mute. They want to censor because they know that there are many people in the center, on the left and the right, who can get along and come together and really make change.
I'm a singer, and if I were to come out in my city, I would lose all work. I know this. Yeah.
Well, I at the end of the day, I'm not losing work. I'm gaining work.
Mm.
I'm gaining. My fan base tripled compared to what I was doing.
I think
before.
everybody likes authenticity. It's like even if they don't agree.
I've gotten more fans. I've gotten more support, more love. I've gotten the opportunity of performing. I'm going to headline a show called the Built in America Expo and Music Festival with 25,000 people. This is so exciting, you guys, and it might become even a possible tour. Knock on wood. I mean, all of these things. I have a new booking agent, right?
Yeah.
New booker, a new management company, new investors. I mean, it's like night and day. So,
but I think back to Jovi gal who said that's not what she's personal, but this isn't what I signed up for. I got that, and I'm all for your personal freedom, but this isn't. And I understand.
You got to say the whole thing so everybody knows.
I don't know that I'm on this area.
You got to say the whole question so everybody knows.
Did you say it?
She said, "I didn't sign up for this."
Which she may have written something up above that we didn't see.
Oh,
I'm not sure, but I think that's why it's like honestly think about it. How many people in Hollywood and entertainment are you hearing? Maybe 3 people that said that they actually support the president of the United States of America.
Right.
I mean, maybe 3 people.
Yeah. Kid Rock,
Hollywood,
Kanye West. Who else? I don't know.
I'm hard pressed for answers, but that's.
But who on the left? But who on the left gets to talk about it?
Everybody.
Lady Gaga, Madonna, Bette Midler.
Everybody.
Every Cher. Who else? And
all he's saying is that he just wants people to know that you have a voice. It's freedom of speech. Really.
If they get to be so vocal, like the other side should be allowed to get vocal too, without this fear that everybody has on the planet of losing their jobs. And I get that people can boycott, but if your whole thing is to like, oh, I want to hurt this person, I want to destroy their life for their views. I mean, you're a fascist. That's
kind of sad, really. Yeah.
You're a fascist.
Oh. Kanye is a
Kid Rock, Kanye, and Joy. Yeah, basically, and now Ricky Rebel.
Ooh, that list is small.
Well,
on one hand,
because it takes courage, man.
Would you say it's easier to? Oh, okay. So are we supposed to read who said it? It doesn't say.
It just says C.
Would you say it's easier to be gay in California or to be a conservative or a Trump supporter? I, by the way, love you and your mom. Thank you.
I support your freedom of choice and opinion.
We got your back.
Thank you. On YouTube, C. It is much harder to be a Trump supporter in California than to be gay. That's a fact. 100%.
Which, think about it, at first when people were coming out as gay, they were very uncomfortable coming out to their family, and then the more people found their courage after Harvey Milk and that great fight, that civil rights fight that he had way back when, not way back when, actually, it wasn't that long ago, and saying to people, they're discriminating greatly towards us, and you have got to tell your families, and so that they know, hey, they're, Uncle Joe, wow, okay. So, and now it's like kind of the same way a little bit with politics a little bit, where you're just saying it's really okay because it's the same person. I mean, Rick's the same person, regardless of whatever. But he was also told to shut up about it, and that kind of sucks, and Ricky doesn't really shut up about things.
No, they should learn their lesson. They tried to do it in the gay thing. All the liberals in Hollywood would tell me, you cannot come out as bisexual. Your career will be over. By the way,
and the labels did too.
The labels said the same thing.
Which the labels couldn't give a crap about.
Now it's a strength.
Could be, yeah, but they don't care. So,
which is good. We love that.
Good.
We want that to be the same thing for other issues like this.
Just freedom of speech and stuff. Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
So that's hate. Oh, God, it goes by fast.
I know. Do you want another question? A couple more, and then we'll leave you guys. Anne-Marie fully supports Trump, and I have lost many friends due to it. But at the end of the day, I just say, I don't know. The quote ran out. Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, the family, I was really surprised. I went to a family gathering, and after Ricky had done the Grammys, and everybody in my family, on the other side, my husband's family, really, pretty much they're all liberal Democrats, which is great. I don't care. And one thing they told me, I wasn't going to bring it up, but they said they saw Ricky, and they said, I'm so proud of him, because we don't agree with the politics of it, but we agree with his right to be able to say it. And they said, we've known Ricky all his life, so this didn't surprise us at all. And I thought, and I wanted to tell him that, even with our own family. I thought it was really cool. And I said,
That's
thank
nice.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
I've always liked strong, independent people who don't give a flying, hey, Wayne, who don't give a flying fuck about what people think. I've always loved those people.
I didn't teach
it. Period. And Madonna was that growing up. Madonna fought for freedom of speech. Madonna was very political in her career. Madonna in her day, it was not right for someone to crisscross sexuality and religion. It was not, back in her time, a good thing for a woman to be overtly sexual and proud of being sexual. She did a lot of, quote, no things. Mm-hmm. And now I think Madonna's just placating to her audience and doing what she's got to do. Maybe. I think that's what she really feels.
Yeah,
that's how Madonna really feels. But her ideas seem to align with her groupthink base. They all think the same way. So it's not really a rebellious thing that she's, a lot of things what she's saying. But I'm kind of doing the same thing right now in the sense that I'm quote going against my base, but in reality I'm not. In reality, I'm just fighting for all people to have a voice, including the LGBT who happen to lean a little bit more conservative. They're in the closet too, and they feel marginalized. They feel like they're trapped. So I think the best artists are the ones who just don't give a flying F about it, and they just be themselves and they be authentic. Okay? Hey, Ricky, love and support you. Thank you so much. So everybody watching, please support our Ricky Rebel, everything, Ricky Rebel Incorporated. My mother and I, we've been working so hard at my career, right? And it's finally really starting to just roll and everything. So if you guys could please, if you love me and you love my mom and you love this country and want to support artists who have the courage to come out, or basically you love good pop music, you could check out my music at rickyrebelrocks.com. And please don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. What are you laughing at?
She says, but now she wants to blow up the White House.
Yeah, now she wants to blow up the White House. What dumb bitch. Anyway.
Freedom of speech, right? Only some will get the Secret Service at your door.
That was a Secret Service
That was a Secret Service moment.
Yeah. My message is not to blow up anything. I don't want you to blow up anything. I just want you to love. That's what my mom taught me. Mm-hmm. But real love is about, accepting and being okay that other people might think a little differently than you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Love you guys. Check out my music again, rickyrebelrocks.com.
Thank you for all the comments. And
thank you for all these comments.
I kind of was looking for negative ones. If you saw that, I was kind of looking, but they go away so that we could talk about.
She wants to know where we can find your merch. You can find my merch at rickyrebelrocks.com/shop. It's on my store, and I'm selling my CDs there. And any merch that you guys buy, I will personally sign for you and give you a message.
And the saying that was on the jacket, keep America great, is for all Americans.
Hell yes, it's for all Americans.
All Americans and
all of us, not just one side or the other.
Because we are Americans, and whether you're Republican, Independent, Libertarian, doesn't matter. For all Americans, and we're all in this together.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to order something now. Wow, thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate that. Keep looking alpha. He says, thank you. All right. So
you look so cute today.
I feel cute today. Look at this.
I hate sitting next to him. I come over it's like, seriously, you're going to make me be on this?
You got to be ready every time you come over, Mom.
No, I'm coming over until 12:30 or 1 o'clock.
All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Thank you for supporting him.
Yeah.
We love you guys too. And we could, even though I know that if you want to post anything negative, it's really okay because that's your right.
And you help my algorithms.
But I think it's good to hear other people's opinions anyway.
Okay. Make sure all the hate, just make sure you spell
some of it is really bad. Some of it
I look at right.
And I go,
just spell my name right. That's all that I ask. Yeah. Ricky with the Y. Thank you. Ricky Rebel. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.